Welcome, yogis. Welcome, fur babies. So glad to see you all. So let's start um, lying down, or if you want to sit up, we're just going to start with a grounding meditation. Let's all take a deep breath in, side out. Another deep breath in and side out. Another big deep breath in and let go of your day. Close your eyes. Think of a beautiful white light on top of your crown of your head. And as that white light gets brighter and brighter, it starts going down to your forehead, in between your eyes, your pineal gland. Down to your throat, white light continues down to your chest, white light so big it expands to your spine. As it travels lower and lower down your spinal cord, vertebrae by vertebrae, reaching your heart. It's expanding, expanding, expanding the white light, feeling the warmth down to your navel, expanding, expanding, warming up all your organs, large intestine, small intestine. White light travels down below your navel, expanding, expanding, warming up your reproductive organs. Now the white light travels and splits into two. Each of your limbs, your arms, your legs, your hamstrings, your calves. The white light spreads around your knees, warming your knees, down to your calves, down to your ankles, and down to your toes. Take a deep breath in and let it all go. doing some breath work. We're going to do box breathing. 4, 4, 4, 4. Inhaling through your nose and exhaling either through your nose or mouth. Starting with inhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold 2, 3, 4, and exhale 2, 3, 4, and hold 2, 3, 4. Inhale and hold 2, 3, 4, and exhale. And hold 2, 3, 4. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4, and exhale 2, 3, 4, and hold 2, 3, 4. 2 more rounds. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Hold. And exhale. And hold. Last round. Inhale. Hold. And exhale. And hold. Inhaling and exhaling at your own pace. Beautiful work, yogis. Now that we are all grounded and feeling relaxed, we're going to continue being on our back. Going into our first Yin pose of the evening. Let's give yourself a hug, both knees to your chest. Release the low back. Maybe hold on to your shins, your knees. If you're very flexible, then maybe your knees tucked under your elbow pits. Just grab onto your hands. Just relax into this nice, beautiful hug. If you haven't received a hug today, well, this is your beautiful hug from all of us. Inhale, belly, ribs, and exhale. Inhale, belly, ribs, and exhale. Extending your left leg out straight with your right leg still hugged to your chest. We're going to now raise your right heel up to the ceiling. Tuck your hands under your hamstrings, behind your knees. And then we're going to stretch your calves and hamstrings. So pointing your toe to the ceiling. Feel that nice stretch in the front of your foot. The, and flex your toes towards your face, heels to ceiling. Feel that nice stretch in your hamstrings now. Toe to ceiling. Ballerina toes. And then toe to face. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give your right knee a hug back to your chest. Release your thighs. Roll your right ankle clockwise, nice and slowly. Mobilize the ankle joints. And then rotating your ankle the opposite direction, counter clockwise. Relaxing your shoulders. All right, now let's take your left hand on top of your right knee. And then you're going to swing your right knee over to the left. Supine twist. Feel that nice stretch in your low back. Maybe take your time if it's feeling tight. Right arm stretched out beside you to the right, like a letter T. Rib, chest. Slow exhale. Relaxing your right shoulder, trying to get it as close to your mat as you can, while feeling that nice twist in your low back, your right glute. Most important thing throughout your practice will be your breathing. Inhaling through your nose and exhale. If you find that anytime throughout your practice, if your mind wanders, that's okay. That's all part of what we do. Just take it back into the breath and inhale and exhale. Once you take it back into your breath, you are now in the present moment. Inhale and exhale. Five, 2. Let's gently hug your right knee to your chest as you roll over back onto your back to release the low back. Maybe as you're holding on to your knee, just move your knee in circles, massaging your hip joint. Beautiful, yogis. Great presence. Now extending your right leg out. Give your legs a shake. Get all the blood flowing down your legs. And then when you're ready, we're going to now hug your left knee to your chest. Time to give your left knee some attention. Left leg, rather. Once your hip is now acquainted to being hugged to your knee to your chest, now let's raise your heel to the ceiling, holding on to the back of your hamstrings. Extending your toe to the ceiling. Ooh, this side is definitely a lot more strenuous at the front of my foot compared to the right. And then pointing your toe to your face, heels to ceiling. Feel that nice stretch in your hamstrings, calves. Relaxing your shoulders. Beautiful. Pointing toe to ceiling, ballerina pose. Inhale. And exhale. Toe to face, heel to ceiling, like you're kicking the ceiling away from you. And tippy toe, toe to ceiling. Point, 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 point. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's give your left knee a hug to the chest. Ooh, that felt good. How about you? Rotating your ankles counterclockwise. Clickety clack. Clickety clack. Relaxing your shoulders. And rotating your ankle clockwise. Enjoying your breath in and out. Now, with your right hands, place your right hands on top of your left knee cap, and then swing your left knee over to the right. Supine twist. Maybe you might get a bonus crack from your back. as mine just cracked. See whether if you can get your heel just under your left knee and your left leg is 90 degrees. Feel that nice stretch in your left hip, glutes, low back. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest, and exhale. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest, and slow exhale. Breathing at your own pace. Relaxing your right hip. Relaxing your shoulders. Just feeling the rise and fall of your belly. You're giving your internal organs a nice twist. It's like a detox. This is that pose that I always picture a wet beach towel. And you're just wringing it and wringing it and wringing out all the water. And that's what you're doing to your body. Detoxing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly making your way back onto your back, giving your left knee a hug to your chest. Release that low back. Ooh. And as you're grabbing onto your left knee, just rotate your left knee in circles. Releasing the hip joint. And extending your knees out straight. Your legs out straight. Give it a shake. Well done, yogis. Great work. When you're ready, we're going to roll over to our stomach. We're going to do a Sphinx Pose. Onto your stomach. Elbows, forearm, and hands onto the mat. We're really going to stretch the low back now. Feel free to relax the back of your neck. Release the tension in the back of your neck, chin to chest. Inhale and exhale. Now let's give our hips a shake. Left to right, left to right, left to right. Should release your low back. We're going to make our way shortly into a child's pose. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just crawl your arms closer and closer to your body, and then prop your bum up. Knees mat width apart, toes together, and then just with your hands press your bum towards the back of your heels into a child's pose. This is too restricted for you. Feel free to use a pillow and prop a pillow or a cushion under your bum. Relaxing your forehead onto the mat. Relaxing your shoulders. Your arms are in front of you. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to make our way into all fours. We're going to do some cat cows. So when you're ready, just lift your head up and then go onto all fours. Shoulders over elbows, elbows over your wrists, and then your fingers spread out like you're giving the floor a high five. Wiggle your tail like Kobe the dog. Give your hips a nice stretch. And next, when you're ready, on the inhale, we're going to do your mid back to the ceiling. So inhale, stretching your mid back towards the ceiling, picturing a string in the middle of your back. I'm pulling that string higher and higher and higher. And I'd like you to picture vertebrae by vertebrae tucking your belly down to the floor as you round vertebrae by vertebrae, starting with the low back. And once your belly is towards the mat, Then your chest is slowly rising along with your head, looking forward. Inhale and exhale. Now we're going to do cat. Inhaling, reaching your mid back to the ceiling. And then with your palms of your hands, press away from you. And that way you're giving the shoulder blades an extra tuck or stretch. Chin to chest. And picturing vertebrae by vertebrae as you round your spine, your bum towards the ceiling, stomach towards the floor, and then start opening up your chest and then looking forward. Feel that nice stretch. There you go. Nice round of your back. Pressing the floor away from you. Now going back into cat. Pulling that string towards the ceiling. Releasing the back of your neck. Chin to chest. And then now, vertebrae by vertebrae round, butt towards the ceiling, stomach towards your mat, opening up your chest and looking in front. Great pace, everyone. One more round. Inhale. Let's do cat. Mid back towards the ceiling, pressing the mat away from you. So your shoulders are going up towards the ceiling. Chin to chest. Relax the back of your neck. And back into neutral. Well done. Now, while we're in all fours, let's just circle counterclockwise our whole body. Feel that nice relief of your hips, your low back, hip joints, shoulder joints. And then also rotating circles clockwise. Great job, yogis. Feel free to sit back down and then shake your wrists. Get some blood flowing back. Clasp your hands together like you're clapping, and then grab your fingers together and then just roll them in circles, doing some wrist mobility. Whether if you're doing it clockwise, counterclockwise, just switch it, rotate it. And check it out. extending your left leg out straight. Right foot tucked, inner thigh. And then as you inhale, raise your arms up. And then hinge forward towards your left toe. We've warmed up our thighs earlier in today's practice, so it shouldn't be too strenuous to reach towards your toes. Or your shins, or your knees. With your left hand still touching wherever, whether it's your ankles, your shins, your knees, keep it there. And then let's raise your right arm out to the sky. And then circle your right arm like a letter C. There you go. Feel that stretch along your right side. And upper body back up, straight. Switching legs. Left foot, inner thigh. Right leg, straight. And on the inhale, raise your arms up. Look towards your right foot and then hinge and lean down towards your foot. And wherever your hands land, that's where you are at in your practice. Drop your hands down on your thighs, on your knees. Just relax your shoulders. If it helps, maybe sit on a cushion or a block. There you go. And then keeping your right arm, right hand seated wherever it's planted, and then reaching your left arm out to the ceiling. Feel that stretch on your left hand side. And then letter C, left hand towards your right toes. And dropping your arms, releasing your pose. Take a minute, do what your body feels like it needs to do. We're going to go back onto your stomachs and we're going to work on our shoulders. One of my favorite stretches. Just unplugged my mic. Check, check. You can still hear me? Thumbs up. Awesome. Thank you. All right, so we're just going to do a letter T with your arms out, straight, forehead towards the mat. Arms out, letter T. And then left cheek onto the mat. Take your right hand and then take it beside your right chest, right elbow to the ceiling, like a kickstand. Then when you're ready, you're going to raise your right leg up towards the ceiling and behind you, using your right hand pressing away from you, rolling onto your left shoulder, giving that left shoulder a nice stretch, which is why we started off in the letter T. Right hand pressing away from you if you want to further stretch on your shoulders, but if there's any shoulder injuries, be mindful or skip the pose. If you want more of a stretch, then release your right hand towards the ceiling and then right hand behind your low back and just let it flop there. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Your right foot is planted onto the mat behind you. One more inhale. And let it all go. Rolling back onto your stomach. Forehead on the back of your hands. Just catching your breath. When you're ready, forehead to the mat, letter T, and then right cheek onto the mat. Taking your left hand towards your chest, left elbow towards the ceiling, and you know what's coming up next. Take your left leg and swing it behind you and plant your left foot to the mat. Inhale. And exhale. If you would like to further your stretch, then take your left hand towards the ceiling and just flop it behind you, your low back. Feeling that nice stretch on your right shoulder. Such a great stretch, especially when you're on your phones a lot or on your computer. Your shoulders are rounded forward. Now we're stretching it backwards. Inhale. And exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rolling over. Forehead to the back of your hands. Just resting. Give your hips a shake, releasing the low back. Swinging your right hand to your right ankle. So swing your right heel towards your bum, grabbing onto your right ankle with your right hand. And when you're ready, let's join your left heel to your left bum, and then grab your left ankle with your left hand. Now you've got both heels towards your bum. Just stretching your hamstrings. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Catch your breath. This is the part of the practice where we're going to slow things down. So we're going to go into Shavasana, get into the meditation portion of today's practice. So feel free to turn off some lights, grab a blanket, throw on some socks. Stay warm as your body's now relaxed. Body temperature may get a little bit colder. Lying down on your mats. Beautiful work, yogis. Taking a nice inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. If your back hurts, then you can have your knees together. Your feet on the ground, mat width apart, and then knees just caved in. Helps release the low back. There you go. If your knees don't connect, then just have your feet wider apart. When you're ready, feel free to stretch out your legs if you're comfortable. Relaxing your forehead. Relaxing in between your eyes. Unclench your teeth and relax your jaws. Relaxing your shoulders. Relaxing the back of your neck. Relaxing your chest. Relaxing your stomach. Relaxing your large intestine, small intestine, and navel. Relaxing your butt cheeks. Relaxing your thighs. Relaxing your hips. Relaxing your knees. Relaxing your shins. Relaxing your ankles. Relaxing your toes. Relaxing your shoulders. Take a deep breath in and relax everything. Enjoying the next couple minutes of meditation. Taking a slow breath in and let it go. Wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes, rotating your wrists in circles, and your ankles in circles. Reaching your arms behind you, giving them a nice stretch. Point your toes, reach your arms behind you, stretch, stretch, stretch. Giving yourself a nice hug, knees to chest. Maybe rolling side to side, massaging your back, your spine. Making your way into a fetal position on either side of your liking. Resting your head on your biceps, taking a cleansing breath in. And let it go. With your eyes closed, gently making your way back into a seated position. As you make your way back into your seated position or stay there, I'd like to share some words of wisdom. Absorb what resonates and throw away what doesn't. As you enter one of the best seasons of your life, you're noticing that you're responding differently, no longer trying to engage with low frequencies, committing to goals you once thought impossible for yourself, moving with the flow of your desires, and making room for all that is to come. Your expansion is only just beginning. Deep inhale and let it go. Next inhale is raise your arms up to the ceiling. Inhale and circle a beautiful white light around you on the exhale. Hands together, give them a nice quick rub. Faster, faster, faster. And then place palms of your hands over your eyes. Feel that nice warmth, that nice tingling sensation. That is your chi, the benefit of Yin Yoga. We energize our body, remove all stagnant energy. Palms together. The light in me sees and shares the beautiful light in you. Namaste. Beautiful practice, everyone. It's so great to see you all.